Hey, what is going on, guys? I know it's been almost a month. I have been pretty busy. Most notably, I just got my instrument rating for flying airplanes, so that's pretty cool. But I've just been busy and relaxing and taking some time off, but I am back now, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 brand new track mods that I think that you need to check out. We have some super cool stuff today, from some historic and a little bit more current street racing tracks to some hill climbs and club racing circuits, so a little bit of something for everyone, I think. Let's not waste any time, though, and get right into the first track, and that is Adelaide Street Circuit. This is the 1985 version, though. This hosted the Formula One Australian GP, of course, 3.7 kilometers long. It's Adelaide Street Circuit. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it, especially if you are Australian, of course. I actually really like this track. It's quite a simple layout, but it's very effective. For F1, it was pretty cool back in the day, pretty high speed, and even now for V8 supercars and things like that, this track is a staple, I would say. It's a pretty fun one to lap around, so especially in an F1 car, there's not much you can complain about. This is made by, of course, Shin. He does some fantastic conversions and work for Assetto Corsa. This one is no different. It's got 40 pits as well, so if you want to do some historic V8 supercars or you want to do some endurance racing or something like that, you will be able to do it around here as well. You can find this one down in the Patreon link in the description below. Next up on the list, we have Detroit Belle Isle. This has been made by quite a few people. It was originally an R Factor track, but it's been brought over and worked on by Rainmaker, Gut Bomb, Gunner 333, and Enders. So quite a few people have thrown their hat into the ring for this one. This was the host of the Detroit Grand Prix for IndyCar. Now it has been replaced with a actual street circuit, to a lot of people's dismay. This was a pretty fun, very, very high-speed street circuit, 3.8 kilometers long. It has 32 pits, so IndyCar or IMSA, both of them raced around here, will be right at home. The texturing is very, very nice around here, and the layout is smooth, good. Everything looks nice and feels nice. This is definitely the definitive Belle Isle for Assetto Corsa because there are a few of them floating around. So if you do have some other ones, I definitely recommend you check this one out. You can find it down in the race department link in the description below. Next up on the list, we have Vara Raceway. This is a fictional Swedish street circuit. Say that 5 times fast. It is 4 kilometers long. It has 30 pits. It is quite an interesting layout. I definitely think the main cars that are going to be at home around here are going to be your lower tier Formula cars, and Formula E as well, I think will work quite well. It does have quite a bit of hard braking zones. It does have a long straight, but Formula E circuits nowadays are starting to have those into hard braking zones, so I'm going to give this one a pass. This is an R Factor 2 conversion by Shin. It looks pretty damn good, especially for an R Factor 2 conversion. Especially the road textures and signage and everything like that around the track looks very nice, and it does have some grandstands dotted around and everything, so a very, very interesting track layout. Pretty tight and narrow, like I said, in some spots, but it does open up a little bit as well. You do have a few higher speed corners, so that is always very nice. You can check this one out in the link in the description below. Next up on the list, we have the Bryant Park Hillclimb. This is made by Rusty Russell 84 over on Race Department, and it is an Australian hill climb / circuit track. It does come back on itself, which is interesting. It's only 1.4 kilometers long, so it is a little bit on the shorter end, but if you do want to do some toge battles or you want to do just some time trial, things like that, then this is definitely going to be a pretty cool circuit to check out. It is going to have 1 pit unless you are doing like the toge layout. There are quite a few to choose from. There is a free roam layout as well if you do want to have like other kind of track day AI cars drive around. You'll be able to fit 30 of those on the track. But besides that, this track is still in beta. It's in version 0.81. We did get an update though back in June, so I'm hoping that we will continue to get updates for this track, because I feel like especially with a little bit more polish, this thing will be a super fun, fast-paced little circuit. You can check this one out in the race department link in the description below. The final track mod we're going to be looking at today is Newbury. This is a fictional British circuit, once again by Shin. It is a conversion from Netcar Pro. I honestly have not even heard of that, but it is pretty high quality. 2.2 kilometers long. It does have two layouts. It has a 2006 layout and a 2002 layout. So the 2002 ones got a little bit more sharper corners, I guess I could say, and the 2006 layout's a little bit more fast and flowing. It's a very simple track layout regardless, so they're not going to be too different, but definitely some nice variation, I suppose, that you can have there. 2.2 kilometers long. They have 24 pits, so if you do want to do some lower tier formula racing around here or some kind of sports cars, it will go great, especially with a nice early 2000s grid to match all of the signage and things like that dotted around the track. So as always, Shin has done an amazing job. This one is no different, and if fictional tracks are your thing, I highly recommend you check this one out. You can find it down in the link in the description below. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video, a like and a sub would mean a lot. Once again, I'm sorry for my absence. I should, fingers crossed, be posting a bit more here soon, and I will have some channel updates coming hopefully here within the next month or two. If you paid attention to the beginning of the video, you'll probably get a good idea of what it's about, winky face. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, for your continued support, for sticking with me for the past over 4 years now. If you've been here from the beginning, thank you so much. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one, which I promise won't be as long as the last one was. Have a good one, guys.